Pois bem, delirados, salve, salve, sejam todos bem-vindos aqui ao canal Delírio para o último episódio da nossa série de Super Seducer. Vamos lá com o primeiro encontro com a Kate, capítulo 10. E vamos lá para o objetivo, né? Você foi muito bem para conquistar, para conseguir levá-la para o encontro. Mas ainda há muito o que fazer. Você tem charme suficiente para tornar as coisas físicas essa noite? Ou seja, um beijo. Vamos lá, vamos ver se a gente consegue lascar um beijo na Kate à noite. Primeiro questionamento, escolha o local do encontro. Um bar às 8 horas, balada com amigos, café às 2 horas ou um hiking. Prefiro um bar às 8 horas.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is the best option.
Ok, vamos lá. Linda, hein? A Kate eu não achei ela muito bonita a princípio, né? Que a gente encontrou ela no bar. Mas parece que ela tá mais bonita agora.
Good to see you too.
E lado a lado. Onde vai sentar? Onde você vai sentar? Em lados opostos não, lado a lado.
Come take a seat over here.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Bom,
so many people
começamos
sit
bem.
opposite each other on first dates and it
Dois
gets
corações
really
azuis.
awkward because you've got that eye contact the whole time, you run out of stuff to say, it feels super uncomfortable, and the worst thing, you can't touch her up, right? So it's much better to sit side by side.
Beleza.
So how have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually, quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual,
Okay.
and then did some work, but it's boring, right? So,
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Acho que
It's
crimes
kind of
capitais.
psychological, serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it is
it.
very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex
Is
and the
it?
City or
Procurando Nemo.
Finding Nemo or something. It's quite,
Yeah.
it's quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough
Ei,
films.
machista.
So you
They
watch
make-
horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they make you think, and it's interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think.
Meio
But this
estúpido.
one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about, how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
Alright. What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my
You have
stuff.
to pack things
Yeah,
up.
back
and-
up and then transport it all. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a stressful thing to do to move house.
Já vai vir perguntas sobre isso, quer ver? Aí. Ofereça para ir ajudar, mostre empatia e use como desculpa para poupar os músculos dela. Eu vou usar como desculpa para palpar os músculos dela, para começar a ter contato físico já,
I
mano.
think the main thing you're going to need is some muscle. So let me check your biceps. Show me what you got here. Flex it. Come on. See that Arnie move? It's kind of like a P, isn't it? Not much there.
No, it isn't. I'm strong.
Maybe. I remember I worked actually for a few days when I was a teenager as a removal guy. Like
Oh.
carrying all the stuff.
Really? Did you like it?
It was very physical and
Acho
actually...
que vai ser amarelo.
Yeah, I think it's good for fitness and stuff. So maybe you'll enjoy it, carrying stuff.
Hopefully I will.
Amarelo.
Nice one. You didn't fall for
azul.
the trap, which is to always offer loads of help
É, a
to
armadilha,
girls that you want to
oferecer
sleep
ajuda.
with. You want to resist that as much as possible.
É
And
verdade.
here, you've turned it around
Resista ao
and
máximo
actually used it as a
possível
way
a
to
ajudar.
get a little bit physical and playful. Well done. I know
É,
you're
mandando
busy
bem.
now with the house and stuff, but what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh,
Tá na
yeah.
academia,
Yeah, I like it
magrinha
very
desse
much.
jeito?
What do you do there?
I do a lot of different things actually. The main one is doing weights.
Levantar peso.
usual stuff.
Essa pena leve
I
aí.
also do 1 hour
meu Deus do
stretching
céu.
a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you
I
want
like
to be able
it.
to do splits or,
Yeah, that's
or
my
kick,
goal.
kick people in their heads or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting as well. And what about you? Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play
Boxe,
squash.
squash. E gosta de
I was trying to
escalada,
do
quer
something
ver?
physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and
É
things.
o que o nosso
I don't get
personagem
huge,
faz
because
desde
I
o
don't do
início do
protein
jogo.
shakes and all this stuff. So
That's good.
just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, you know, have good fitness and
That's
whatever.
good.
And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading.
Gosta de ler.
Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting for me.
Oh yeah? What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the
Okay.
first time I've ever read it. So.
You read it again? So
Yeah, I like it very much.
one of your favorites?
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, you know, Harry Potter
Harry
and
Potter,
Morse
por
Code
exemplo.
and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
Yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics. But I like
Okay.
reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything creative, or I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like
I was going to
it.
ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Não, o papo tá bom, tá bem descontraído, bem leve,
That
bem
can be
solto.
interesting. Maybe
Só
one
tive
day.
coração azul até
I
agora.
can't play any musical
None of
instrument as
them?
well. No,
Even the
I'm
xylophone thing, or the...
afraid. Maybe.
Do you know this triangle, that one? You just...
Can do
like
that, I think, because that's easy. And the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Ih, chegaram os vinhos.
Thank you.
Tente chegar à raiz de como ela se sente. Diga que você não compreende a arte realmente. Diga que ela pode te pintar nu se quiser. Diga que você não compreende a arte realmente. Ou tente chegar à raiz de como ela se sente. Eu acho melhor chegar na raiz.
Painting is really interesting,
Que aí
actually,
vai
but
dar mais valor pra ela, de
tell
como
me,
ela
like,
sente e
what
tal.
does it give you?
Ela
How
gosta
do you
tanto de
feel?
pintar.
Oh, it
Ela
gives
vai...
me a lot. In
Tá
the
feliz,
first
pelo
place,
menos,
it helps
eu
you
acho.
to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to
Ela fala com
express your
emoção,
emotions,
com paixão
and it's really
sobre
interesting.
pintura. Então foi muito boa opção. Eu
it's
acho
not
que
something, because I'm not a
vai dar
painter,
certo.
right? So it's not something where, you know, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah,
and
it is.
whatever.
It is
Ah,
because
ela
I
gostou.
like to create something that may not even exist in the real
Okay.
world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists. If it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really like.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
it's not, it's something that serves a purpose like emotionally for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. I'd love to see some of your paintings one day.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
would be lovely. I would be
já
happy
criou
to
uma
show you
conexão
something.
bacana. Ó. Beleza, vamos lá.
Marvelous.
Azul.
That's exactly what you want to do, because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings, and it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that. Let's not leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh, yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing, so I
Very
like that.
beautiful there, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for
Líbano.
example.
Lebanon.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
was-
A mesma
dangerous
coisa que eu
there.
pensei.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things, and you know.
Different cultures and whatever. But
Yeah.
Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all these
And-
crowds, you're
And
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you like
can see the contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah, I
always the
do.
same stuff in the same hotel and speak in, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place,
really?
Only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and other English people are, oh no, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling
É
somewhere,
verdade,
and
pô.
you
Vou
just
viajar
surrounded
pra um
by,
lugar que só tem
people
brasileiro.
from
Fica
your country,
chato.
you don't feel like you're traveling.
É legal ir pra um
Everything's
lugar
in
que quase
English,
não tem
you don't feel like
brasileiro,
you're
que aí
traveling.
você vai ser
I like to
obrigado
go
a interagir com as
somewhere
pessoas locais, é
and
mais
only meet
divertido, entendeu?
locals, to go to the local place.
Exatamente.
You would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing. I really,
E vai
really
ter
liked
pergunta
it.
por isso aí. E ela, viu? Discorde e diga que não é realmente um bom local, faça com que ela conte as melhores partes da viagem e deixe impressionada com o fato de que já esteve várias vezes no Caribe. Vamos fazer com que ela conte mais detalhes sobre a viagem dela. Acho que vai ser azul, coraçãozinho azul.
Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've
Yeah.
got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there, you know.
No internet yet.
Yeah. There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
Slow and stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I like
Completely
having
different.
a break from the internet. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I liked it, but not all people can handle it. Can you?
No. Yeah, I can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time. But
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
Ela
But
falou
tell me,
bem,
like,
foi uma
what's
boa.
the cool
Ela,
stuff about Cuba? What did you really like about it?
o papo desenrolou bem e a
Everything. I
gente
just
criou
like
mais
everything.
conexões com
The
ela. Isso é
nature was
importante.
amazing.
Olha lá.
Very beautiful.
Palm
And the
trees,
people...
beaches.
Yeah,
As
the
experiências
main thing
dela e
was
tudo,
actually
foi uma
the
boa
people,
opção.
Because they're very, very friendly and very
Okay.
different, and it was very peaceful there and safe, and everything was wonderful. Actually, yeah, you have to.
People are often the most important thing, yeah? Because if they're rude or if there's too many tourists, then it just can destroy the holiday, right? But
Sure.
you said they're very, very friendly, so you felt
Very.
good there.
Yeah, you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice. Excellent.
Coraçãozinho azul, falei.
Holidays are something that bring out a lot of
Boa.
emotions, just compared to her telling you about, I don't know, her day at work, compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment with you as she tells you about it. Plus, it's keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just
Wow.
go to different countries and, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again.
E
Now I'm
parece
more
que não, mas é o
settled
mesmo
and
ator.
I
Esse
like
cara
spending
aí é o
time
cara
at
que fala
home,
na
but I would
cama.
say, like,
Só que o
every
cara da
month I
cama,
like to go
esse
somewhere.
cara deixou a barba crescer um
And
pouco
I
mais.
spend a lot of
Pelo
time
que eu
in
percebi até
Barcelona.
agora no
I've got a
jogo.
nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, nicely set
E botou
up
um
with big
óculos pra
television
parecer
and
intelectual.
PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
E PlayStation,
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said.
Yeah.
You play often?
ó. Ih, ela não gosta, quer
kind
ver?
of.
Oh, really? I think games are just a waste of time. Don't you think so?
Você está certa, vou diminuir, convença que é algo bem inteligente e o que? Você não faz nada que desperdice seu tempo? Vamos convencer ela que é um negócio inteligente.
Well,
Porque
look,
eu
I
gosto
kinda
de
get what
jogar.
you mean, because
Tá vendo,
it's,
gamers?
some people
Porque as
might say
meninas...
it's
Aí
immature or
deparamos com uma
something,
menina que não
but
gosta de videogame.
It's a little
Vamos
bit
lá.
different nowadays because older people play, and even in this
Aí.
TV show House of Cards, he's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny, but
Yeah, sorry.
I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things.
Okay.
But specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So
tá quebrando ela na ideia.
Actually is not, I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, and you think, oh, that's good, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh.
And actually, I remember a few years ago I studied Chinese, and I would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese.
Tá quebrando ela na ideia, velho. Isso aí, mano.
So
não só pelo videogame, mas mostrando que não é desperdício de tempo.
You can't do it for long, right?
Yeah, it's
tiring. Pra ele.
Oh, really? Yeah, maybe.
It's not so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, growing flowers and playing around and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
Brilliant.
Coraçãozinho azul. Mais só coração azul até agora.
Because women find it very attractive when a guy shows his intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool if you can persuade her to your point of view. So anytime you can do this, anytime you've got the facts at hand or a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's actually really attractive and sexy, so do it. And what about you? Do you have any guilty pleasures? Watch some really dumb TV shows, like reality stuff or something?
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never watch TV actually.
Never?
Never. I don't like it.
You don't have a television?
Only movies. I have television, but only for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually, but I managed to give up. And
are you sure you're not going to start again?
No, now
if I had a cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up.
Eu acho que essa menina tá no papo. Eu não errei nada até agora, velho. Só coraçãozinho azul até o momento. Eu acho que vai dar bom. O papo tá agradável, tá uma conexão boa entre os dois.
Oh, really?
Not
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Okay.
Outras coisas, nunca cigarro.
That's funny.
And in general, no, I think I'm quite, nothing too bad, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything that I shouldn't be addicted to, so no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit, for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here. What are your bad habits? Like what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so sometimes...
you can trust me.
No, I don't know. Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know. So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
That might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I arrive.
Don't tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before?
Always
You're
before.
Sure not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter. But if it matters, like a flight or a train or when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just sitting there and waiting.
In the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere, you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want.
Meet you there.
And I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
Legal.
Right.
Boa saída, mano. Boceje e coloque seu braço em torno dela, não. Leitura de mãos. Use a rotina do cigarro da sorte, do cigano da sorte para tocar na orelha dela, também não. Põe a sua mão na perna dela e verifique o pulso dela. Cara, põe a sua mão na perna dela. Bocejar e botar o braço é muito velha, cara. Não vai colar, não é possível que vai colar num jogo desse. Você chega, porra, pelo amor de Deus. Põe a sua mão na perna dela. Eu acho que vai ser bom. Ou vai ser minha primeira bola fora, ou vai ser bom.
Sorry. Please
Nossa,
remove that.
bola
Remove
fora.
this, my hand.
Uh-huh.
Why? Too soon?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Alright, well, tell me when you're ready. Give me a sign. You can, I don't know, do this and this and this. It means you're ready or something, okay?
Okay, I will.
But don't leave
Bola
it too
fora
long.
totalmente, velho. Botar a mão na perna.
That could have been cool, but you drew too much
Esse
attention
já foi
to it.
coração
So
vermelho.
when you do touch her, it should be quite innocuous.
Então vamos lá. Leitura de mãos. Vamos brincar de leitura de mãos, pelo menos. Pegar a mão dela pra ler.
Way to touch her now.
So if I'm not mistaken, you have hands, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Alright, let me see this. Oh my god.
What? What's wrong?
Has anyone ever done a palm reading for you?
Oh no, never.
No? I can see why. This is very, very strange.
Yeah,
You know this line? This is the lifeline, right?
maybe.
And it would be very long if you lived in the Paleolithic era. But,
What?
but as it
Mas
is,
hoje em dia-
it's not so long. But that's okay. It's better to live well than long, right? You know, you don't want to be 300 years old,
Maybe.
but have a
Not sure.
awful life. So that's that one. Don't think too much about that.
I won't.
Next one is, this is your love line. As you can see, it's not been so good, but then it changes and everything gets pretty good, and that's around, when would that be? Today.
Oh, oh, really?
So that's all good.
That's the
Children,
joke, right?
happiness. Joke? No, really, it's around today. You can't tell exactly, but around, give or take, you know, a week
Uma
or
semana, uma hora.
an hour, something like that.
Vai
This
ser
one is
amarelo.
your fortune, and again, it's quite unlucky, but then someone brings a lot of luck and happiness. So you're
Who's that?
I don't know who. It could be anyone, but probably someone
Okay, I'll pretend that
close by. So
I
that's-
believed you.
No, it's very scientific. You can, there's books.
Oh, really?
I studied for a long time.
Well done.
Vai ser amarelo. É,
You know, it
amarelo.
depends what kind of box you
Tem
want to
como.
be in. If you
Agora
want
comecei a fazer as
to
merdas.
do this kind of silly stuff, it can actually work on a lot of girls, surprisingly. Even if you think it's bullshit, the majority of girls like this stuff. However, it's a little bit calculated. So it depends where you sit on that issue. But for me, it's not the best thing to do, and you should try to do without it.
É.
And do you like going
não
out
foi
to
bom,
bars,
beleza.
partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I don't
Brilliant.
really like to
Like
drink.
us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no,
Cheers to
they
that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy,
Oh,
dancing everywhere,
You mean like
smoking.
shots and...
Yeah, all this.
Hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
You like
Yes.
dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you, yeah? So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table.
No, nothing like that. Never.
You're controlled.
Yeah, I'm very,
Okay.
very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't
Yes, I
go
am.
to bars to meet men?
Really, I don't think it's a perfect place to meet someone nice.
What do you do then? Internet?
No, internet. I don't believe in that. I think
Okay.
that it's better just to live your life, to work and go to the parks wherever you go. And
É, no parque,
and
igual a
one day
gente
you will
encontrou
meet
com ela, no
someone
parque.
who's fun.
That's very
Casual.
romantic. So you believe in fate.
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
you
I
haven't
am.
got secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something.
No.
Okay, and how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have relationships, split up into the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you
Do que mal
you don't
acompanhado,
like
é
or
verdade.
something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to do something, read and do more work. So I like it.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Don't
Amazing,
you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. So how long have you been single?
this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months.
3 meses.
If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh. Actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
Caraca, um inútil na cama, velho. Faça uma piada sobre precisar de apenas 3 a 5 minutos, empatize e dessexualize o momento. Não diga que isso significa que ela não foi satisfeita em muito tempo. Fazer uma piada de 3 a 5 minutos.
I tell you what we can do about that. Bear with me for a second. One evening, come round, because I want to show you some stuff anyway. I've got an aquarium, whatever, you're going to love it. But anyway, come round and we'll pick some, I've got candles, you know, these aroma candles, whatever.
Right.
And very nice music. So think of a track you really like, maybe something like The Weeknd. We'll put that on.
Amazing.
And give me like 3 to 5 minutes to show you what I can do. You'll love it. And it doesn't take long, that's the benefit.
It's a joke, right?
I don't know, we'll see.
Okay.
From time to time,
Ih,
girls
ela
that
fez
up the
azulzinho,
ante
velho. Fiquei
sexually
aqui
and
bolado
say
que
things
eu
like this,
arrisquei
you need
agora.
to be able to respond in the right way. One of the options is to be playfully tongue-in-cheek about it, but in a way that shows confidence. So that will work.
So yeah, when I'm single, I'm definitely on dates because it's the best chance to meet girls and, you know, see if anyone would be good for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
But what kind of qualities do you like in a man?
Oh, actually, numerous
Many?
qualities. Yeah, but
Okay.
I think the most important are that he is honest and
Oh, dear.
trustworthy.
Oh no. No, I'm joking.
It's not about
Okay.
you. Yeah, and also, of course, I would like someone very responsible
Yeah.
and very
Masculine.
manly, someone who can
Manly, like
handle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and shooting people and
no.
tattoos and...
I don't mean the appearance. I mean
Okay.
the inner world, right? The character and everything.
like decisive and
Yeah, real
not
strong
a,
character.
not a weakling and stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I like smart guys, obviously. That's very important.
Well, okay, cool. Sounds like you're talking about someone.
Are you really?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of girls I like?
I don't know. I can guess beautiful girls, probably.
I like blonde, brown eyes. I'm
Okay.
joking. No,
Escrevendo ela.
of course, you know, the physical appearance is important to start with, and
Well.
then... No, I'm going to be honest, right? You said you like honest guys, so I'm
Yes,
not going
I
to
do.
start lying immediately. So definitely physical appearance is important, and then after that, intelligence, curiosity, of course, honesty, like you said, and I like them to be actually quite different from me, so that they can tell me something different.
Yeah, that's
And,
interesting.
Yeah.
I like it too.
But as you know, we agree it's quite hard to find someone.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard.
E agora? Pergunte que nota ela ganhou na aula de beijos. Beija uma bochecha, depois a outra, depois beija. Diga que ela parece um carneirinho e faça cosquinha, então beijo. Cosquinha não. Ataque e surpreenda com um beijo. E sabe que horas são? Sabe que horas são? Hora de beijar. Acho que beija uma bochecha, depois a outra, depois a beije. Eu vou tentar essa, não sei se vai dar certo.
Come here a second.
Yeah.
Turn your face.
What's that? Oh.
Okay. Let me see that side.
E o objetivo era o beijo e deu certo, hein, mano? Deu certo, hein, mano, o objetivo.
Okay.
Ela ficou meio tímida, tadinha.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Mas
cute.
deu certo,
I like
mano.
it. Let's try it.
Objetivo concluído, beijamos.
Yes, well done. That's exactly the way to do it. Nice and smooth. Gets the kiss. Good work.
Good luck. Excelentes os resultados. Tipo
Ideally,
um
we
amarelo
want
só, cara.
nighttime plus
Muito
drinks,
bom.
right? To make sure the date goes as
Muito
well
bom
as possible.
mesmo.
Congratulations, you made it. You got all the
Chegamos
way
no final
to
do
the end
jogo,
and
ó.
completed all 10 levels.
Now there is an even better ending if you go through and you complete.
Congratulations! Completamos todos os níveis.
But it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it.
Só que não tem a tradução, a legenda aqui pra gente trocar uma ideia sobre o que ele tá falando, né? Mas basicamente foi isso, foi um bom resultado. Dei alguns vacilos lá no início, eu tomei alguns coraçõezinhos vermelhos, mas faz parte também, né, cara? Não tem como ser perfeito. Mas foi bem interessante ali, nosso envolvimento com as meninas. É um jogo diferente, é um jogo divertido, espero que vocês tenham gostado. Esse foi um momento muito legal do jogo ali, que a gente tinha que conquistar a amiga, levar a amiga pra cama. O objetivo era o sexo, era o objetivo maior do jogo e acabei conseguindo esse objetivo. E com a Kate eu não gostei muito do primeiro papo com ela, realmente, mas o segundo papo foi legal, dei um beijo nela na boate, foi bem interessante, bem proveitoso. Achei bem, no parâmetro geral foi bem interessante o jogo. É um jogo diferente, é um jogo que a galera tá jogando agora, é um lançamento, tem pouco tempo que lançou, deve ter um mês e pouquinho no máximo. Mas é um jogo bem divertido e espero que vocês tenham gostado. Muito obrigado pela presença de todos, tamo junto. Se você tá chegando agora, não conhecia o canal, se inscreva. Ativa o sininho para notificações de novos conteúdos, porque o canal é um canal gamer, mas eu não vou trazer somente jogos que a galera tá acostumada a ver, não, eu vou trazer todo tipo de jogo, os jogos assim bem diferentes, com uma mecânica diferente, eu vou estar trazendo pra gente se divertir mesmo, pra gente dar umas boas risadas, pra gente dar uma zoada, beleza? Muito obrigado pela presença de todos, tamo junto, até a próxima, valeu!